What's going on, y'all? We back with another Squad Talks. Seek Paris 12 Gone Apparel.
Mike T's.
And our special guest, you can introduce yourself.
Achantel Apparel, also known as ACA Customs on TikTok, but I also go by Antoinette for the people that want to know my real name out there.
Man, and TikTok is where I discovered you. When I got on TikTok, I don't know how many months ago, but you were one of the first people I noticed. Great content. Your personality really stands out. How did you get started in t-shirts and when?
So I started last May with t-shirts. And the reason I kind of started making t-shirts is because I'm a sneakerhead, love shoes, and I'm all about sneakers make the outfit. So, the clothes complement it, but it's really about the shoes. And I always wanted my own clothing brand. And so mid-COVID, at the house, bored, might as well buy a heat press. And so I bought a heat press and a Cricut machine. And really, I was just trying to teach myself on how to make products. And so I started with custom orders, but the ultimate goal was to own my own clothing brand. So that's kind of what pushed me to start making apparel.
I hear that. So how do you so you said you make custom, but you want to start your own clothing brand. How are you separating the two at this point? Because I've seen some of the stuff you do. So
at this point, at first it was kind of jumbled. I'm trying to work on the clothing brand and trying to get the custom orders. But I've kind of mixed it in pretty well. Where okay, at these days I'm focusing on me. And then these other days I'm focused on custom orders and other people that I'm providing products for. But it's really just a balance, just making sure you got a schedule, a balance as far as because you can get lost in it real quick as far as custom orders, because custom orders can come all the time, at any time. So it's just making sure that I take care of my business for my clothing brand at the end of the day. And I'm always creating, I'm always designing something. I always got an idea that popped in my head. I'll be okay, yeah, I'm gonna work on that, get that together. So I'm always working on it.
Hell yeah. So TikTok, from what you blew up fast on TikTok, how was that journey coming from a beginner to being basically TikTok famous in our industry?
So I got on TikTok, I believe in January. I was running from TikTok. I was like, that's for kids. They just be dancing. And I had a friend, she was like, nah, it's businesses on there. You could really get your brand out if you jump on TikTok. They was like, you already doing the work, just put a camera in front of it.
Right.
Cool. I made a couple videos. They really didn't do much. I was like, okay. I was up late one night and I was working with Cotton Sub. And a lot of times we think if I know this, everybody know this, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, I was gonna make a video. And the way I made it, it wasn't playing. It was just hey, so you make t-shirts, you make graphic tees, but you're using this regular, t-shirt paper from Walmart? Nah, Cotton Sub. And then it was just that video went viral like that. I'm at work at my desk. I had 17 followers.
Yeah.
30 minutes, 100 followers. Another 30 minutes, 300 followers. I was like, hold up.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, we got to strike while the iron hot. Let's go.
Right.
I was like, let's make more videos. So it was crazy how I blew up. My friends, she had 1,000 followers and she thought she was popping. She's like, I got 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
And then I was 2 days later, I was like, I got 3,000.
Yeah.
She was like, dang. But it was crazy. Even to see people hit me up in my DM asking questions or saying you one of my favorite TikTokers. It was just a humbling experience. But I was just I didn't even know. I'm just Antoinette. I wouldn't even try to live that popularity life, But it's
but
cool.
that influence that you doing that Cotton Sub, man, is tremendous. I had a chance to check out your channel. I have yet to seek any TikTok fame. I've been trying. I'm horrible at it.
It's gonna come. It take that one video. Just
I
like
know that's
just
what
like
everybody
with
keeps
YouTube.
saying. It's gonna take that one video. But
Yeah,
That one
like
video.
I've been saying that for months. Like I don't TikTok, man. You never know, man. I'm still trying to chase it. I haven't been posting lately, but I'm still chasing it. But I did get a video that hit 17,000 views in a day and build my subscriber count up from nothing. But you never know what's gonna go on that platform.
That's true. That's true. You gotta put it out there and see what it do.
Period.
Happy Juneteenth to everybody out there.
Yeah, happy Juneteenth.
I got my freest shirt on.
I see it. It's fire too.
Hey.
Well, I sold all mine, y'all. So.
I'm sure, like Mike, he's like, "What you doing? You slipping?"
Yeah, man. I know.
I'm just a constituent of the gang, you know. I'm just trying to be here with y'all, you know.
So I'm gonna mention that TikTok before we move on to another question. But like everybody that's running from TikTok, one video might get you where you want to be real quick, real fast. Just mess with it. It's a great platform. And the short form videos make it easier. So just keep that in mind.
I do have a question. How has the sales been since that TikTok video?
To be honest, the sales have not they have not correlated with the views. We'll say it like that. So because a lot of people be like, "Oh, once you get TikTok famous, the orders come in." I'm like, I haven't experienced it yet. I know it's gonna come one day. I'm not in a rush because I gotta remind myself I only been in the game for a year. So I'm still learning a lot of stuff about how to push people to my website and to my products. But we just cruising right now. But in a minute we're gonna be flying. So
I was just about to ask you about that too. So I know you use Transfer Express. You use transfers. So how is the using transfers versus any other media helping you in your business?
Number one, I'm really big on time and efficiency. Like I like to be able to just go pull the transfer, put it on the shirt, make sure it's straight, press it, peel it, done. Rather than cutting it out on the Cricut and then I gotta weed it out. That's a lot, and especially if it's multiple colors, you gotta layer it.
Yeah.
Y'all know anybody that layer, that's down to a science almost as far as like how long I need to leave this on here and then just measuring up everything. So I like transfers just because it's easier. And I actually feel like you might save a little money too, because with buying materials, vinyl ain't cheap. And I said, if you gotta do multiple colors, then you gotta go buy red, blue, black, yellow. And so most transfers might be $3, $4.
Yeah.
And the shirt might cost you another $3.
Yeah.
And it's easier, especially for people that's just starting. If you don't want to buy all that equipment, just get you a heat press or need some transfers. There you go. You ain't even gotta go get that Cricut or that sublimation machine. A heat press, shirts, transfers. It's just easier.
Definitely, man. But the heat presses, they're starting to be scarce right now with, with the shipping and the coronavirus. So anybody that has a heat press, do not sell. I'm telling you.
See, and I need another one. When I started, I just got one off Amazon, but I need to go get me a bougie one now.
Yeah.
I need to sell my game up there.
Yeah. But I'm telling, man, I've heard some good stuff about Amazon presses. I've heard some bad stuff about Amazon presses, but either way it goes, it's still making you money. You're still in rotation. So, but I do advise anybody, like if you need a new heat press and you can afford one, when they come up for sale, get them because they're having hard times getting them into the country because of this coronavirus. So they're scarce. Most of the big places that sell heat presses are out and have been for a long time. So, I'll shout out some of these people real quick before you go. The Educated Natural, hey, how you doing? No chicken thighs this Saturday night. Custom Journey, what's going on, James?
Sketches to Design, how you doing? Hey, Auntie.
Sketches to Designs, haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? Annette Graves. Annette, that's your auntie.
Yes, that's mine.
How you doing?
My sister, identical twin.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Um,
So you had a question, Mike?
so with the transfers, now are you buying like big bulks of transfers, medium size? Like, let us know what range of transfers that you are getting.
So when it comes to transfers, I only recommend it if like, especially if you're doing customs, if you got a big order because it's like a minimum you have to order. So normally if I'm ordering something, I'm either gonna do the gang sheets just because you know you can put multiple things on there, get the best bang for your buck. Cause at that point I'm putting a big design, a small one, so I can make hats, I can make some shorts, shirts, and so then that kind of helps if you use the gang sheets. If you're doing full color, it kind of just depends on like, do I want it to be a chest piece or do I want it to be all over the shirt? Me personally, I use a little bit of everything. So I use the gang sheets, and then depending on like, I had some family reunion shirts I had to do. I'm trying to see if I got some up here, and so I had to make 2 different sizes. I got this one. This is a full color design. And I could have easily done this on the Cricut, but like I said, like all that weeding for 50 shirts, I was like, we just gonna get transfers. So this was like for the adult sizes, and I believe I got 40 of these, and it was like $4.20 a transfer. And then the smaller ones, we got those, and I got like 20 of these, and that was like $3 a transfer. So it kind of just depends on the job as far as the sizing and what works best. And like I said, I like to save money. So if the gang sheet was cheaper, then I would have got the gang sheets. But if like just the separate images cheaper, then I go with it. Because I like to keep money in my pocket.
And again, all those are from Transfer Express, right?
All those are from Transfer Express. And like I said, they just got a great variety of like just different transfers in general. From the full color to the screen print transfers to the puff ink metallic. So
is that the only transfer company that you mess with?
As of right now, yes. And a lot of people on TikTok have asked me like, have you used Super Color? Because I know that one is really popular. That's actually what I looked at first for Super Color, but then I got on TikTok and somebody saw my Transfer Express, and I got on there, and I like Transfer Express just because of their design center. They have a design center where you can literally design right there on their website. And so I like that because I'm not a graphic designer, I'm a finesser. That's what I like to tell people.
Yeah, me too.
So I was like, oh yeah, this can help me design stuff too. So that's kind of why I kind of stuck with them. But I do want to try Top Transfer as well as Super Color. Just haven't got around to them yet.
Yeah, I use Top Transfer. I got Top Transfers right here next to me.
Yeah, I seen a video of you using Top Transfer. That's why I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to check them out.
Yeah, they're dope. For your one color, if you're looking for like some one color, check them out. Their other stuff too. The puff is cool, but like one color, they got a good deal, great quality, transfers.
Hey, see, we both got a indifference, right? I've never used Top Transfers, right?
Yeah, I've never used Super Color.
Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3 different ones. Boom.
Yeah.
And they all work, so that's why I'd be like, do what works for you. What you comfortable with.
Period. We got a question for you. What's the turnaround time for Transfer Express?
Turnaround time right now is about a week. So I usually tell my customers, give me 2 weeks. Because once I get it, like I said, because it's such an easy process, once I get it, it probably take me a day to put it on the shirt. It's out the door. So
yeah.
I say 2 weeks, but you'll probably get everything a week and a day, a week and a half, something like that.
That ain't too bad though.
Yeah, not bad at all. Do you approve it? Do you approve the design? Like, how long does that come back before you approve it?
So I do it through the design center, so I literally know exactly how it's gonna look before I even. Because some people upload their work and then you wait for them to. But like if you do it through the design center, like I know exactly how it looks, and then I send it to the cart. and then they have someone that goes through and kind of checks it, make sure everything looks good. They'll email you saying like your order is, you know, submitted. And then if it comes into any issues, like I had ordered some puff from them, and they were like, well, some of your small pieces may, once it puff up, it may close up. Are you okay with that? And I was like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, you continue on with the order. So they have great communication. If something does come up, they communicate with you and let you know. So about a week and you'll have everything at your door. So, and they're really good about if they tell you that it's going to be there on a certain day and they don't ship it out, that Monday is supposed to be there, that Wednesday, they're going to upgrade your shipping for free to make sure it get there to you on time. So.
Wow.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope.
That was Feel Good that said I need to try one of those soon. Basically, I guess it's talking about all the transfers that we all mentioned.
What's going on? Feel Good. Ain't seen you around in a minute either, Felly. So you said you're not a designer, you're a finesser. Let's talk. Tell me about that. What you mean by finesse? Because I've seen some of your videos where you was actually designing.
So I have no design skill at all, and I tell people that, like, zero. Like, I went to school for physical education, man.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about drawing or anything. So I say I'm a finesser because if you give me a concept, then I can use different systems. Like I don't even know how to use Photoshop either, which I'm actually for to teach myself how to use it. But I use Silhouette, Canva, and then the website from Transfer Express, and I kind of just put them together, finesse it, and make it work. So like that's why I don't say I'm a graphic designer, because I just finesse. Like, you give me the concept, I figure out how to make it work.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm the same way.
That's Feel Good. Yeah.
So you just recently bought a button maker. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so I recently bought a button maker, and like I said, we were talking earlier about when people was wanting me to make cups and rolling trays and all this stuff, but I wanted to stay in the apparel world because I was trying to create my own clothing brand. So before I bought it, I was like, is this even gonna go with what I'm already doing? And then I sat back, I was like, well, yeah, you know, buttons, it's a statement piece. That's what streetwear is. Streetwear is about making statements. And so I kind of looked into it as far as how much they cost. Somebody on Facebook had actually posted like the prices of like, this is how much you should charge for a button. And I was like, people pay $5 for a 3-inch button?
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let me go see how much the machine costs and the material. The machine was $100. And then material for another $100, you can get 500 pieces. And I was like, and I'm selling them at $5?
Yeah.
I was like, say less, we finna buy a button maker.
Yep.
Period.
And it's real easy to use. Ain't too much to it. So I was like, yeah, if I can make money with it, then I'm gonna go with it.
Oh, that's right.
So with the buttons, is that something you offer? Like, I mean, of course, you just said you're selling them, but is that like something you add in when you ship out your shirts or something like that too?
Yeah, so that was the initial thing. I wanted something to kind of put in the package, because you know everybody do stickers. But I was like, I want something to put in the package, you know, for my customers. And so initially I was looking just to order some buttons, but then I'm real big on like, if I could do this myself and save money, then I'm gonna do that. And so then that's kind of when I started looking into like how much it costs.
Right. I got a button maker. I bought it in last November. I still have yet to use it. I'm gonna break it out here. You gonna
have to go and break it out.
Because I saw you live the other day working with yours. I gotta try it.
Go on, bust it out real quick.
Hey, anybody from Stalls in here, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit up ACA Custom. She repping hard for y'all.
Man,
let's
do some business together. Like,
Stalls, what's up?
All the time. That's your during the TikTok Stalls.
Yeah, for real.
Man.
We definitely appreciate your work. And like I said, I've been going over your channel. You have a lot of videos going on. Do you find that complicated to film while you trying to do your customs? And how do you make all of that work?
To be honest, some days I'll be like, all right, so we just gonna sometimes I'll be like, we're gonna try to film a TikTok within a YouTube video because I got videos to post on YouTube. I just, like I said earlier, I just haven't edited them. So
Yeah.
I try to multitask, and like, you know, with TikTok you can shoot a piece, stop, shoot the next piece, stop. So that kind of helps too. Whereas I can shoot the first part, and then in the meantime I'm fully recording the whole video for YouTube as well. But I like TikTok just because it's like real quick. I don't have to put too much time into it. And it just gets straight to the point. Like, because on TikTok, they just want the information. Like, just give me the information. Like, we don't really want to hear you talk. Just give me the information. So it's not too hard really trying to fit that into what I'm already doing, because I'm already doing it. Just, you know, film this part, keep pushing.
I'm horrible at that. I tried to do it in the mall today, and I don't know what happened to the video.
You just have to, with TikTok, you got to remember to go back to that video to add more. That'd be my thing. Like, oh, yeah, you started filming this video, now the product done, you forgot to film the middle part.
Yeah.
I've done that and then go back like, damn it.
But then you gotta finesse and just create the video, make the video into something else. Be like, okay, well, you know, we're gonna make it work.
What's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Net Snick Review. So NET space SNK Review. Because at the time I was reviewing sneakers because I love shoes.
NET SNK Review.
Yep, SNK Review.
Okay.
Sketches to Design Acts on your IG. You did some work for Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Inc. Are you a Zeta?
I am a Zeta. I am.
Hey.
Been in the game for a good 7 years.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Normally I never have on any apparel anymore. I feel old now, so I just never wear any. So if people know, they know.
Yeah.
But,
so how was that, like, being in a sorority?
being in a sorority was great. I think that's one of the things that really brought me out of my shell, was being in a sorority, especially with me being president too. It kind of pushed me forward into like being a leader. So I really appreciate that experience, because experience like that you can take with you throughout any job you apply for. Like, that's a great experience of leading a group. Because any organization, if it has incorporated at the end, is literally a business. So it was a great experience. Great people all around in all organizations. So I really enjoy being a part of Greek life in general.
That's dope. Sketches to Design said, "What's up, Sora?
What's up?
Y'all in the
What's
village?
up, Fred?
What's up, JBM? How you doing tonight?
JBM, that's another person we had on here with us too. That was another dope talk when I was trying to think of people. So with the doing the stuff for the sorority, I've never seen your your Instagram, so I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. But was that some original work you did, or were you just doing some printing, or what was that about?
Look, I'm trying to think back to see which one it was. Sometimes I do a little things here and there. Like if we're having like a new line come off or something, I make each of them something. So that's something I just do for fun for them. But at some point I am gonna get contracted with like all of the Greek organizations. So I am licensed to make those products for their organization and their members. So that's something I'm working on as well. But just another stream of income, because when you are part of something, you always need something to wear. So,
period. That's dope though. That could be a very lucrative situation right there.
Definitely is.
So anybody that's trying to get into the custom apparel, we'll say buttons, what advice would you give to them?
The first thing I would say is figure out your niche. Like, so figure out exactly what you want to do. Like, don't focus on what Sally doing, Tim. Like, just focus on exactly like what is my goal. what do I want to do with this? Because like I said, a lot of people wanted me to do other things, but like apparel is where I wanted to be and where I needed to be to reach my goals as far as the clothing line. So figure out kind of where you want to be, and then also do your research. Like before you go buying all these machines, like definitely do your research. I'm really big on before I buy anything, I'm a YouTube. Like even an iPhone, like when the new iPhones come out, before I buy that thing, I'm a YouTube. How it worked, what's new. Uh, but before I even bought my Cricut, I knew how to work it. I knew everything I needed for it. So definitely do your research because you never want to get into something and then you like, oh, I didn't know I needed. Like for example, sublimation. I didn't know I needed special ink for it. I didn't know I needed special paper for it. I didn't even know, I had to have 100% polyester shirt. So like, just do your research. So once you jump into it, you're not surprised by all these other things you have to buy or the maintenance to take care of it. So that's like the main advice I would give you. And then after that, it's kind of like you'll kind of find your way. Like watch these people, Mike T's and C Paris. Like it's plenty of information out there. Check me out on TikTok because I try to give good information and help out anybody that has questions. So
shout out your TikTok again.
it is _ACA customs _ on TikTok.
She makes some dope content, man. Y'all go check her out. Go give her a follow over there. So
greatly appreciate it.
You've mentioned your desire to create a clothing brand. What steps are you taking to make that happen right now?
Right now, the steps that I am taking is pretty much number one, designing is one, like making sure I got some dope stuff and figuring out exactly what I want my clothing brand to stand on, like the foundation. So that is like I said earlier, sneakers make the outfit. So pretty much it's a streetwear brand, but I always want my clothing to have something to say behind it. So I don't just want to be creating something and it doesn't have a meaning. So everything that I create, like there's a deeper meaning behind it. So just creating, trying to find different companies that I can actually get apparel from that on a consistent basis. Because you never want to start ordering from one place and then you're like, oh, well, they ran out. Like you got to keep different places on hand. So creating a list of different suppliers, so I always know where to go to get different things. And right now, also working on my website, making sure it's user friendly, it's easy to get to, easy to navigate, and it looks appealing, and people want to be on the website. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now as far as the clothing brand.
I just shut down my website for that very reason.
Yeah.
For that very reason.
Customs Journey asks, what advice would you give to someone who is considering implementing transfers in their business?
Just do it. I feel like with anything with transfers, it's a win because it's gonna help you. So I wouldn't stall out on the transfers. I would definitely say at least try it, and then it's really just figuring out which company works best for you, or use all three of them.
That part.
Yeah. Somebody said I need help for website also. I got an idea for that. Like I just shut down my website, I don't know, like a week ago. So if you go to say it's under maintenance, but my idea behind shutting it off, I'm gonna just go look at like big websites, even smaller ones, and just look at how they structure their stuff, their policies and different stuff, and create my own from watching a few of those. So there's an idea for you right there.
Right, for sure. Right now, I mean, what system are you using for your website?
I use Equid.
Okay. I use Square at the moment, but the only reason I use Square is because I'm cheap and I like free stuff until I kind of figure out, or the money start coming in where I'm comfortable either getting somebody to create me a website or to pay like a subscription on a monthly basis. So
I actually process card payments through Square though.
That's what I was doing too. But some money, I don't know if it was on Square end or on my bank end. I was using Square faithfully until I don't know. It went from 1% that they was taking up to 3 to 5%. I don't know. They took a huge amount of money from me, and I had trouble, recouping that back from Square. So
Look, I ain't had no trouble yet. So,
Yeah, yeah.
y'all watch our numbers. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But see, he touched big chicken though.
Doubling back.
He touched big money. Them 3s and them 5% make a difference.
Oh, for sure.
I'm just happy to be here. What my shirt say? I'm a constituent, man. That's it.
El Presidente. That's a squad president for record. If you didn't know that. If you didn't
What
know.
other customs do you do at ACA? Because I seen something that's really, really intriguing, and it's right behind you. And I want to do it myself. I see you doing it.
Which one is that?
That grass board you got behind you that you're gonna put neon lights in. I don't know if you put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on it.
So yeah, I don't know. I needed. It was actually it's a backstory to that grass on that wall though.
Okay.
It was a totally different idea I had for this wall. I wanted a so I live in an apartment, and I wanted to put a bar up so I could hang up my clothes. But when I went to like drill in the wall, wasn't so good. So I was like, okay, we got to cover this up. So the next best thing was the grass wall, and I was like, I put a neon light on there, and we're gonna make it work. But I'm real big on like DIY, regardless. Like I said earlier, like if I can do it myself, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, but that is so dope. I even even having it the way it is now. My son plays football, and I'm not sure how many other sports people there are here, but I put a little football field here on the wall, like in real life, like on that grass. I mean, that's hard. That's where did you get that concept from, or did you just be thinking about it one day?
So actually, I went to. So I'm like an hour from Memphis, and so they had what is it called? A selfie. It's called Selfie Utopia. Pretty much, they have different selfie stations set up where you can come and take videos for like your merch or pictures. And they had a grass wall as one of their backdrops. It was a grass wall with a neon sign on it. It said Memphis Made. And so I was like, that's dope. Like I like how that look. It looked, real modern and sleek. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give me a grass wall, put a neon sign up, and if anybody ever come and shop in person, then they can take a picture on the wall, and I give them a picture, and then I'm also gonna put their pictures kind of like around the grass wall too. So
that's slick.
Yeah, that's smart. So that Selfie Utopia, you took your products there and did product shoots there?
I did. Yeah.
That's smart.
And it was like $30 an hour. I was like $30, and I could take all the product photos I need to.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if they got something like that here. That's actually
I'm sure they do. Like they've been popping up a lot lately. The little selfie spots, and they have everything you need there. They have the cameras, the ring lights. They have different backgrounds. They have a dressing room so you can kind of change and everything. So dope. I actually did a TikTok on them. I went in there the first time, and then I made the TikTok. And when I came back, they was like, yeah, we see your TikTok you did for us. We appreciate you so much. I was like, no problem, man.
I didn't catch that one. I missed that video. I'm about to go look for it.
But yeah, it was dope.
Y'all know that was some free game right there for them products.
Yeah, for real.
She said they got the cameras, the lights, and everything you need for $30 an hour. That's a damn good way to get it done.
Exactly. Or you could take your photographer in there. Like if you already have a photographer, like they can go in there. You ain't gotta go through the city looking for places to take photos. You got different, different backgrounds.
Wow.
Right, that's free game.
What's up, everybody? It's tuning in. Bobby Dallas, SP Pope.
Mike, who's this person on the screen?
That's SP. That's SP.
Oh, SP Pope.
Yep.
She said she follow you on TikTok. SP Poke is dope too.
Oh, appreciate you.
She do dope work.
Yes, she does.
Look, I love all my TikTokers. I love the Hustle Squad.
I was just, you took the words around my mouth. I was going to say, what's that hashtag?
Hustle Squad.
I hear you.
Hey, y'all hear it. Hustle Squad meets Squad, huh?
Hustle Squad meets the Squad. Yeah. What's up, Marlon? How you doing tonight, brother?
I should have had the shirt on today. I'm tripping.
Oh shoot. Appreciate
Um,
you, Custom Journey.
James, what's going on? Appreciate you, man. Customs Journey, he's one of our best supporters, man. Great supporter, admin and improved and stuff. Like real dude right there, man. So Hustle Squad, what's the story behind your Hustle Squad?
I think it's more just like whenever you do something, you have to create a following. So even when I was on YouTube for the short time, I was reviewing sneakers, so I had the Sneak Squad, you know. And so when I got on TikTok, it really came natural. When I got on TikTok, you know, I think people kind of gravitated to me because of my energy, and then like every time I get, like, you know what you're gonna get every time you see my video. You know I'm gonna come in with the energy. What's up, Hustle Squad? You know, like showing love to them. And so it was just, you know, some catch me that even if they don't remember my name, they're like, you the Hustle Squad girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with like you got a lot of followers. You got a face on TikTok. Everybody has questions. There's always a good question, and there's always a question like Google could have told you. There's always a question like, why did you just ask me that? What's your why did you just ask me that question?
Yeah, really.
You didn't put me on the spot with that one. Oh.
Yeah, people laugh the darndest things. You think kids say the darndest things.
I'm telling you, man, it's crazy.
I don't know. Look, I'm trying to think of a good one. Okay, this wasn't a question, but it was a comment, and then I made a video comment back to them. I'm all about love and positivity. So when I posted the comment back to them, you know, at the bottom I said, you know, this all love, just answer your question. But the comment was, she was like, man, TikTok just be giving away all the information. At this point, it ain't gonna be no money for nobody to make because everybody gonna be doing it, you know. And I was just like, give me 1 second, pause. So I was just like, you know, I'm giving out the free game, the information about making t-shirts. I said, but I promise you, owning a business is not for the faint of hearts. And people that see this video, not just gonna get up and be like, oh, I ain't finna pay them $25. I'm finna go buy the heat press, the vinyl, the shirt, and learn how to do it. But if that's what you want to do, you can do it. I was like, this information is for people that either already have a business or has been thinking about doing this. And I was like, there's plenty of money out here for everybody.
Right.
You know. But I don't know if I've had just some like, why you ask me that questions? I don't know. I probably have. I probably just skip over them. I don't know.
You just see some stuff like like people, you know, some people just don't know. But then there's some stuff that you be like, come on now, Google.
Yeah, now some questions do be like, you can Google that, bro.
Yeah, like,
or the ones that I've answered the question in the video.
Yeah.
And then they asked me the question. I'm like,
oh my God.
Like, because they was like, where you get your button machine? On the video, it clearly said bbar.com. And
I see that all the time.
And 5 people asked the same question. And I try not to be rude and answer one of them and don't answer the other 4. But I'm just like, come on, y'all, read the comments or look at the video again.
Man, we got Texas Finance Apparel.
What's up, Frankie?
Frankie, what's going on, man? Frankie needs some love right now. What's happening, Frank?
Do you do any vinyl at all? I'm sorry.
Do I do vinyl?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, it just depends on the job. Now, if it's like a big order, like I said earlier, we're going to do transfers for sure. Because they're just going to save me time. And I like my time. Like I said earlier, I'm young. I still like to have a life.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But I do use vinyl from time to time. I'll be okay if it get a little dusty though, because we got a little.
Oh no! You hurt my heart. Don't say that.
Me and my cricket, we got a love-hate relationship. Like, you don't want to connect to the computer
Well,
sometimes.
It's a cricket.
It's the cricket.
It's a
I
cricket.
promise you, it's the cricket. You gotta come on over to the Cameo
You
game.
know how they say it's not you. It's the cricket. Trust me.
You're probably right. I've been thinking about it Cameo. Because that cricket, man, I've been wanting to throw it out the window.
Come on over here, Team Cameo. You just think with a Cameo, you can cut 12 inches at the least. At least 12. You know what I mean? Depending on which one you get. But that 8.5 by 11, that's gotta suck.
Yeah. Well, you can cut the 12. They got a 12 by 24 mat on the cricket. You just got to.
Oh, now they do?
Yeah. But you know, I might have to come to the Cameo side at this point because sometimes that thing be tripping.
Yeah, come on over. You know, this is a debate, a long-lasting debate, cricket versus Cameo. So don't even trip. We just messing with you.
Well, that design center could go though in cricket. Like that thing sucks.
Yeah.
I use silhouette because cricket sucks.
So,
I don't know. I thought I did my research, but I
was about to ask, what made you get a cricket?
Because that's what I knew at the time. Like that's what I saw. I didn't really see the silhouette Cameo until after the fact, and then it was also I think that they were selling this at Walmart too, so it's just accessible as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so I was just like, oh, this is what I need. You know, I didn't know it was something else out there that was better. So research is why it's important.
But the cricket, though, it's really a household name. It's a household name. That's why everybody goes to that. Excuse me. Connie Hart said, y'all better leave the cricket alone. Sorry about your luck, Connie. Team Cameo. No.
Maybe the cricket maker is better. I got the Explorer, the Air Explorer. Maybe the cricket maker better. I don't know. But if I ever buy another one, it's not gonna be a cricket. I'm just gonna be real.
A lot of people use that Air though. So what's an instance where you would use vinyl?
If it's like a custom order for like a couple shirts, like 5 shirts, or if it's something like one shirt, cause like I like vinyl, like it's dope, like it's a bunch of different type of vinyls, and at first I didn't know that, but once I got into it, I was like, oh, we got felt vinyl, the Strip Flock Pro, give it a little upscale look, you know. Then you got your brick vinyl, and I was like, it's crazy to look at clothes now. And when I first started, I would go in the store and just feel stuff. Like I still do that to this day. I go in the store, I'm like, oh yeah, this made this way, this. And so looking at Adidas pants, I was like, this is literally brick vinyl on these pants. I was like, this is vinyl. Like, so I do like vinyl. It just depends on the job and the time, really, on what it is. Now, if you throw me a design with 7 colors, I'm gonna look at you and be like, you should use sublimation or something. Yeah. Cause you playing with all this layering.
That's the layer gang now. Layer gang?
That is look, man. I need to get better on my layer. I'm pretty good, but I seen some stuff you was doing. I was like, okay, I see he working on his layering over here.
Yeah, he's the layer king, man. So it's funny you said you go feel stuff. Do y'all find yourself looking at other people's shirts, staring at people's shirts and stuff?
And I think, bro, I do that all the time. I said people probably be like, "What's she looking at?" I'm never looking at that shirt. So I'm looking like dead at their shirt, and I'm like, I was at the pool earlier today, and this dude had on a Fresh Prince shirt, and I was just looking at it. I was like, I wonder what they made there, because I didn't want to go up to him and be like, "Can I touch your shirt?" But I was like, I wonder what they made there with. But I'm always looking at people's clothes, always walking through the store, just touching stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I just find myself like, I can make that shit.
Man, I say it all the time. And my friends will be in the store looking at a shirt. They be like, ooh, this is nice. I'm like, how much is it? $50. Man, put that down, man.
Period.
I'll make that at the house, man. Put that down.
Period.
Or they want
like a
man shirt. I was like, man, put that down, bro.
Period.
Black and white on a black. Man, I can make that house.
Give me 5, huh?
You do so with the buttons, is that sublimation only? I've never done a button. I've only seen them. Do you use vinyl decal on those buttons, or what's the actual process?
I print it straight out the printer, regular printer. So you don't need anything special. Like I said earlier, I use the white matte sticker paper.
Okay.
Just put it through the regular printer. It prints out perfect. You don't need any sublimation. And I got a couple videos on like how to assemble the button. It literally comes with the back piece, the top metal piece, and the plastic for it. And then you just put the paper between the metal piece and the plastic, press those together, and then turn the machine and press the bottom piece. It's literally that fast to make a button.
You have any other buttons you made nearby?
I do. Look, I grab this one here.
Come on, Marlon dudes, I'm waiting for you. Somebody else just challenged me too to a layer. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna film it too.
Oh, let's see. We got a couple, but it might be backwards. The camera might be backwards.
Oh yeah.
They say my light. But we got some different ones. This one say it's okay to evolve.
Man, ain't it?
I got this one. This is actually one of my shirts. It says "Don't look back." I got the review mirror on it.
Yeah.
And then on the front of the shirt, it's gonna say "forward," because you know we always moving forward. We ain't moving backwards, and we ain't looking back. You know.
That's dope.
So yeah, doing a little work.
Make me step my game up. That shirt, it's simple, but it's so real.
Yeah, it is.
Like I said, everything that I make for my clothing brand, like I wanted to have like a deeper meaning behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So what size are those buttons? That's Peaches High.
These are 3-inch buttons, but I am going to get a press for like the smaller ones because I know people like to put that on like denim jackets and stuff like that. So
that 3-inch look huge.
I know, right? I was like, these are they're kind of big, so we're gonna have to get a smaller one too.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna break out mine, man.
You gotta go and break it out, and when you break it out, you gotta make a TikTok video.
Yeah, I will definitely. Yeah, it is. That rear view button is hard AF.
Yes.
I gotta get the shirt on the site. I'm working on it. I got so many designs in the vault. I just ain't pulled them out. Like,
drop it though. You gonna get that? That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I appreciate you.
So how many items you got on your site right now?
Right now, I think I have with the buttons. I think I have about 6 or 7. And I have like I have a button section. I have the ACA original section, and then I have a refashion section. And so that is like if I buy transfers from another company, like SVG on Demand is a big one that I use. I put those in under the refashion ones because it's not my original design. And I don't want to take credit as if it is, even though those are out there for you to resell. But you know, I want people to be able to know the difference between like this ACA customs and this refashion shirt.
Smart. I saw a couple of the trenchers that you used, and I see they go pretty well for you. They do pretty well for you.
Yeah, she had they had one. It was the Black Supper.
Yeah, that's hard.
I like that one.
That's hard. Yeah. Mike T's use a lot of them transfers too.
Yeah.
Different stock transfers.
Super.
They come in handy.
Where else I gotta think of some of the places. Pro World, Heat Transfer Warehouse, Bailey Brothers. I think that's a Toya SVG on demand. In case you guys don't know.
I need to be writing these down because you just had like 5 of them right there.
Yeah.
I like the rhinestone ones. I think that's more, not for me per se, but for my customers. I got a lot of female customers, and they tend to gravitate towards them rhinestones.
I do have a lot of people requesting rhinestones. Where do you purchase yours from?
Heat Transfer Warehouse got a lot of them.
Okay.
That's where I get mine. They got stock transfers, or you could just buy them and buy all the materials to make your own transfers. So
I ain't gotta do all that.
Pro World got a lot of them too.
Pro.
I think, yeah, Pro World.
Yep.
Look, say less.
So, Gina,
At least the main ones that's popping in my head right now. But with that rhinestone stuff, like if you got a plastisol transfer and cut up some of that rhinestone, you can make something real dope, real custom.
Yeah, you can.
Look, y'all putting me up on game. Look.
Yeah, you can bling out pretty much anything. You know?
Yeah.
Man, so I'm gonna have to try that out.
It really don't.
Hey, my brother, that's Gina, huh?
Yeah, that's Gina.
Yeah. I knew. I can't even see her name, but I heard her voice.
You were typing. You heard it.
Peaches High said, I got to purchase mine. She said she got her button maker in her cart. Small investment. You can make some good money. And you see how good them buttons she just showed look.
Look, do it.
That's professionalism.
And I'm talking to me, though, too, Peaches. I have a button maker I bought in November, and I've never used it. We about to. Y'all gonna be seeing some button videos here soon.
On outside with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on the porch. Plus, it's just a good idea to have them, like even just some extra to throw in shirts in your products, like, and then you just give somebody the same button that you sold them the design on, whatever design on the shirt. You know, just make it a little extra flyer. You know, if that's even a word, extra flyer.
Extra flyer. Look, we can make it a word. Extra flyer.
Extra flyer. So what was you doing before you actually got into the custom business? What was your
my 9 to 5?
Yeah, what was your 9 to 5?
So I work at a university. I'm an academic advisor. So I guess that's where all the motivation and inspiration come from.
Hey.
I'm always motivating my students. So
well, we've been finding all the smart people. All the smart people.
I mean, that's not no little. I'm thinking, you know, when you said 9 to 5, I'm thinking she's gonna say, I worked at McGee. You said, I'm an academic.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I told somebody else that the dude that I'm making his merch for him, he was like, what you do? When you not making shirts, I said, I'm an academic advisor. He was like, you smart motherfucker.
I'm telling you, I'm still trying to figure out how to spell academic at this point. Hell. Man. Nah, it's dope though. I mean, just the backgrounds, like the people we have on here, you never know where they come from. Like,
Thanks.
and that's dope. Like I see on your TikTok, you do a lot of videos where you come home and there's a package, and I never knew that's what you did. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's dope. That's dope. Plus you help people change their lives in the same process.
In a real way. How you doing, Don?
Don DIY Flavor Shack. Excuse me. So, what made you get into buying the stock transfers? What made that the move for you?
I had a friend. She makes shirts as well, and she would always be like, she was talking about transfers. She was like, transfers. I was like, girl, what is this transfer you keep talking about? She was like, it's already design already on there. You just press it. I was like, oh, okay. I kind of shrug it off. Oh, okay, I like making my own stuff, whatever. But then being on TikTok, and then a demonstration. And I think that's the most important thing is somebody seeing it being done and seeing how it can help their business. And so I seen they were like, oh, I just ordered these with my design on it and press it, peel it off, done. I was like, and I'm over here weeding Audi. I was like, okay, I got to make an order. And the first order I made were sizing labels and the Hustle Squad transfers. Mm-hmm. And then when I tried those, I was like, oh yeah, I was hooked after that.
Yeah. So how the Hustle Squad transfers go with your TikTok following?
It's going pretty good. You know, I feel like I need to push it a little bit more. I gotta be more smarter with like product placement. And that's another thing I'm working on too. Like if I make a video, like make sure I'm wearing the shirt or make sure the shirt may be close by or something like that.
Right.
So I do have to work on that, which is things I tell myself all the time, like, okay, we gotta, step our game up on. Make sure you wearing your products, make sure you showing them so people don't forget that. Oh yeah, she got this going too. So it's going good, but could definitely be better.
I never leave home without something I wore that I made. You got to be a walking billboard
all the time. It'd be that one time where somebody major look at you like, where did you get that at? That's actually how I got my shirts into stores. Somebody seen something that I was wearing, and it was like, well, where did you get that at? I was like, I made it. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, I could make a couple more and bring them in here if I could sell them.
Yeah.
Do it. And, I literally sold myself into a store.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So what are your goals as far as coming from a home business? Do you feel like you want to stay there, or you got a shop in your dream, in your goals, or what's next?
Man, crazy part is every time I'm riding down the street, I'm looking at locations low key. Like I'm just looking like, okay, that's too big. That's too. So I'm always looking because the storefront is definitely like the goal. Like I said earlier, if I can quit my 9 to 5, even though I love helping the children, I definitely would, because I rather work 60 hours for myself than 40 hours for somebody else. And I feel like I can start a nonprofit to make sure to help students be ready for college and get career ready as well without actually being in the school setting. So I'm like, the goal now is to get to the point where if I didn't want to work my 9 to 5, I didn't have to, and then get a storefront. But I'm also trying to figure out, like I said, I'm young, trying to figure out where I want to be located. Because I've been in Arkansas all my life, but I'm kind of ready to kind of pick up and go somewhere else. So
yeah. Arkansas.
Probably never been here. You ever been to Arkansas?
Nah.
I ain't never been in Arkansas.
I guess my wife's niece, or my niece-in-law, her baby's dad is from Arkansas. He live out here. He from Arkansas.
Okay, yeah. Ain't none in Arkansas, but Little Rock.
Yeah.
The Little Rock 9, so Central High School. But other than that, ain't too much in Arkansas.
So I'm gonna read this comment from Dawn. It actually started up here, and she says, I've run a brick and mortar store and website for 12 years. As you know, FDA made it too hard and I had to close. I'm assuming that's the pandemic and some of the other things.
Sorry to hear that, but you can bounce back.
He kept the internet, now mail services banning. So I've been trying to transfer to this, big fail, but you guys are Lord Jesus, you guys are inspiring. So I'm going to keep trying.
Thank you. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep pushing. Like it's gonna work out. That's why I had to tell myself all the time. I had to motivate myself. Like, you got this. Like, you just keep going. You're gonna have your good days, your bad days, your tough days you just want to break down and cry. But if you got a vision, you just gotta stick with it. Keep moving forward.
Period.
With your success on TikTok, do you get a lot of questions?
Oh, a lot of questions. I get people that DM me all the time. A couple of TikTokers have my actual phone number. So which when I say a couple, it's on like 2, because I had to fill it out before I just be like, hey. But I do get a lot of questions. Some people slide over to my Instagram too, because you can send pictures and messages back and forth on there. I don't know why TikTok won't put that feature in their messaging, because why you can't send photos? Like, I don't know what's up. Or
what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Achantel Apparel.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen an Instagram. I'm gonna go follow.
If you go to my link on my TikTok, my link tree is on there and it has everything. So that'll make it easier. Okay. But yeah, I do get a lot of questions and a lot of people saying, hey, I need help doing this, or could you design something for me? I'm actually trying to work on getting an ebook together and maybe some videos for people to kind of purchase. Some how-to videos, things like that. So
that's dope.
That is. So I'm about to do this Rapid fire.
Fire.
Yes. And what it is a series of questions that I ask. You can answer to the best of your capabilities. Let's get started. Hot or cold?
Ooh, hot.
Hot. Okay. What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas, close to my birthday,
Hey.
What's your birthday?
December 16th.
Okay.
So I get one gift. I get one gift for all.
You get
My birthday, January 5th. I know how you feel. I know how you feel.
What's your favorite food?
Fish and spaghetti. It's a meal. We don't do food meals.
Okay. All right. Hey, that's the first of that one. Appreciate it. Custom shirts, buttons, or teaching. If you had to choose one, what would it be?
Custom shirts.
All right.
But I don't know. Custom shirts and teaching was they kind of cool. Well, I gotta pick one, so we're just gonna go with custom shirts.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Hey, thank you for answering those. That's been Rapid Fire with Achantel. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her channel on YouTube. Go follow her on Instagram. And she is TikTok famous, so get on TikTok. I'm sure you're going to see her video. Make sure you like it, share it. Share it.
Yes.
If you would, post your links in the squad.
Yeah. So everybody can come on over and support.
Will do. I'll post them.
What's up, big boy Prince?
Big boy, what's happening? Squirrel Prince, Prince Shop, SP Poke. Any more questions? Let's see.
Yeah, y'all got anything else?
No, that's I mean, I'm waiting to see. I don't want to just keep talking it up.
Michaela, thank you. You might be gone now. Thank you for the Happy Father's Day.
Oh yeah, we appreciate it.
Oh yeah, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Really
Good question. Thank you.
Stepfathers, biological fathers, all fathers.
Good question, Frankie. What is the one thing you would have done from the beginning? This is for the guest. I know what he meant to say, but what is the one thing you would have been done for the beginning?
Truthfully, I said this when I found out about transfers. I said I kind of wish I knew about transfers at the beginning because I may not have bought the Cricket if I had known about the transfers. Just because all I would have needed was the heat press shirts and the transfers, and I could have been, running in business.
Races, huh?
Yeah, off to the races at that point. But I do appreciate that I have the Cricket though, because anything that I do, I like to know all, steps to take care of the business. So once I do outsource, then you can't play me because, son, I used to do this, So I like to be able to know like the behind the scenes.
So do you have children?
No, it's just me. Just me. That's why I say I'm young and I still like to have a life.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was.
No kids, just me.
Hey, I got kids. I sent you some over. What age you want?
No, I don't think I want them yet. Okay, I got you. If you want to give me one, give me a 17-year-old, because that means they're pretty much about to graduate.
Right.
Hey, Alexis. Alexis, you got a new home. Alexis,
you got one.
Home. In Arkansas tomorrow.
Right.
But he said on deal.
Right.
So with this DTF, I know. Have you heard anything about direct to film yet?
I have.
Have you had a chance to press any or get any of those transfers?
I have not, but there's definitely something that I'm looking into. I was looking into converting a printer, but then, like I said earlier, gotta do your research. And I just started doing research, and they were kind of talking about it's not like a sublimation printer where you can, it can sit for a while and you still be good. Like this is something that you need to run on a constant basis. And then also like the ink system needs to be a certain way to make sure it's not getting clogged and drying up and everything. So I was just like, a lot of maintenance. That's the first thing clicked in my head. Okay, look good,
Yeah.
but a lot of maintenance. So I was like, before I even think about getting a machine, which to be honest, I probably won't. I probably would just order some of the transfers.
I feel you on that. That's just like I got enough on my plate, to be trying to continuously keep up with a printer that has to be, maintenance every day. I believe they say you can go up to 1 week, but you risk it.
I have a printer to convert, but I'm still on the fence because of that maintenance stuff.
Yeah. Same here.
So we got a question for you from Customs Journey. What's one of your major focuses this year for your business?
To get my clothing brand off the ground, where I am having orders come in on a constant basis. So I would love it if I have, my goal really is at least 10 orders a week, just because I know I am just now starting out. Like I said, I'm only about a year in the game. So just to get my clothing brand, not custom orders, but my actual clothing brand kind of out there, and just getting a constant flow of orders coming in. So that's the goal as of right now.
But you came a long way in that year, though.
In that year, yeah, your year has been a significant year.
Period.
My first year, I've wasted a lot of money and time trying to figure out what was the best and how I could approach this business, So that time for me last year, I'd have been like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But you are definitely inspiration for someone that's just sitting there that's trying to even approach anything as far as custom goes. Say you've been in a year and then now you a TikTok superstar. On your way to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. We're gonna get you there,
Look, praying for it. It's gotta stay positive and moving forward every day.
Manifest it.
Manifest it into existence for sure.
Don says my machines the 2760 is really nice. I don't do anything to it. I had it for 4 months. Now I have 2 others to be set up. And that's for the DTF, Don?
Yeah, that DTF, I don't know. It definitely has a place in the industry.
Definitely.
I got a printer, like I say, it's coming. Y'all gonna be seeing it. It's gonna be TikTok and YouTube here soon. But
hey, I'm sure it can make some good money, because then you can make products for other people to order, through you as well. So that's another big stream of revenue, and that's really why I was thinking about it also. But I also had to remind myself that, like, it's always gonna be a new way to do something. It's always gonna be a new machine. And this room ain't big enough to have 50 machines in it.
Right.
And I don't use all the 50 machines every day. So I'm like, pump your brakes. Let's not buy any more machines. Let's work with what we got. And, use the different resources out there to do what you need.
We got a few people we rock with that need interventions on machines right now.
Man, they just be buying stuff.
Anthony, where you at? 615, where you at?
DTF too hard for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. I think I'm gonna pass on that. The next machine I want to get is an embroidery machine, though. That's the next one.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, that would be.
Got to get an embroidery machine. But I told myself I have to reach a certain goal before I go get the machine, because I'm an impulsive buyer when it comes to my business. I'll be like, I want it now, so I'm just gonna go get it. But I was like, no, you gotta reach your goal, and then you can get the machine. So,
wow,
that it would be nice to have one, I tell you.
Yeah,
that's a nice learning curve too on that embroidery though. That ain't.
Yeah, definitely not plug and play.
Right. I need to teach myself how to sew too. That's another thing I've been kind of contemplating.
I do know how to do that. I learned that years ago.
I should know how. Like, all my family, all the women in my family, they seamstress. They know how to sew. But it kind of stopped after my mom. Then nobody else kind of passed it down. So I was like, but
one thing about sewing is relaxing. Once you get going, a little music on, it's a very relaxing thing. I know some weird stuff, to tell you the truth. I know how to crochet, and I know how to use a sewing machine. Um,
Come on, crochet.
and yeah, I do.
Yeah.
No,
He
I'm gonna tell
making scarves.
you, the coldest part about the crocheting, I learned how to crochet from a gang member pimp. He was a blood pimp
Look, that's interesting.
shooter, but we be in there. He teach me how to crochet while we listen to gangster rap. Cold true. That's true. I'm not even making that up. That's a true story.
Y'all was in there
That's
serious.
Yeah.
Man, shit, that was going at it.
Yeah, real mean faces.
Yeah, he make stuffed animals and backpacks and all different type of stuff. Like he was
Man.
raw.
Yeah. Shoot, the hat you showed me is raw. He got a whole hat, like a
You
beanie
got a
hat.
crochet hat, like a
It
beanie.
is hard. It's hard too. It's not something you see at the store. I'm like, man, shoot, I want one of them.
See,
Yeah.
that's why I want to learn how to sew so I can make my own, like come up with different designs, different patterns and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a sewing machine over here. I just need to set it up. Now I'm moving to my garage. I just need to set it up. Y'all don't even understand the stuff I do that I don't show to the world yet, but I do a lot.
The boy said he a jack of all trades.
Yeah, for the most part, I just gotta push the line on this stuff.
Wow.
Gotta let the people know what you do. A lot of talents out there.
It's coming. I'm just waiting on my garage, setting up my garage, but my garage be hot, so I gotta figure out how to keep the temperature corrected. So that's kind of slowing me down right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how do you take your orders? I'm not sure if we covered this, but for those that's wanting to know, how do you? So what's your ordering process like?
When it comes to custom orders, so I have a website for like my apparel, and then also on the website you can send in a custom quote request. So pretty much let me know what you want me to do for you, and then I'll send you back, kind of ask you a couple follow-up questions, get you a price, and then we'll do like some markups to make sure you're good with the design, and then we'll go from there. But a lot of my orders do come from like social media, so somebody might hit me up on my Instagram. Hey, I'm looking for this, and then word of mouth locally is where I get a lot of my custom orders. Like I'm doing 50 family reunion shirts, and actually it was my sister. She was like, they need some family reunion shirts. She was like, they buying their own shirts, but the woman that was gonna make them for them, charging them $20, and they buying their own shirts. And at that point, I was like, oh, you done already spilled the beans, because you done told me if anything under 20, I get I'm gonna get that business.
Yeah.
And so pretty much, and then I did the transfers. I used Transfer Express, and I was like, oh yeah, this would be easy.
Yeah.
And it was like a 2-color design, and the only reason it's 2 colors is because they wanted a red heart in the middle of the tree. And so I was like, let's do it. This is gonna be easy. But pretty much word of mouth around town, and then social media is probably where I get most of my custom orders from.
Do you run ads on those, or do you?
I do not run ads yet. That is something that I've been contemplating as well, because I see a lot of people run their Facebook ads. So yeah, I've been focusing on kind of honing in on my craft, and now I'm getting more kind of business oriented, as far as like, okay, now how can we get the word out to the people that this is what I got going?
Dog.
It is.
So I want to thank you. Like, she hit me back when I messaged her, like, want to get you on the squad talk. She hit me back real quick. I just want to thank you for coming on and sharing your story, and just the motivation you gave to the people. All y'all out there, man, don't give up. Look how far she's come in a year.
Don't give up. I appreciate y'all having me on here. When you hit me up, I was like, for sure, like let's do it. I was honored, because I know you had some heavy hitters on here for sure, and I was like, hey, I get on here. I get y'all a little personality. We can talk. Let's do it.
Hey,
But I appreciate it. I've had a good time talking to y'all, so I appreciate y'all having me on here for sure.
And you a heavy hitter as well, too.
I'm telling you. I know
I
you
appreciate
discount
that.
yourself.
I try to be humble because I still blush when people be like on TikTok. I had somebody, she had made this dope hoodie, and I just commented on her video. I was like, man, I gotta get one of those. That's dope. She said, my favorite TikToker just commented on my video. She said, I'm gonna box it up and send it to you now. And that was my first like just free gift. And I was like, you sure? Because I'll pay for it. She was like, nah. She was like, you just made my day today. And I was just like, wow.
Yeah, that's dope.
That is.
So your celebrity. That was your celebrity at his best right there.
Yeah,
man.
We
and
definitely
people be surprised that I comment back too, because they be like, people get to 10K on TikTok and they forget it. They get famous and they don't comment back and stuff. I'm like, nah. I'm gonna try to comment back, reach out, go check out your page, show you some love.
Yeah, you see that a lot though. With people they forget where they came from.
Exactly. I was talking to a friend. I was like, it's a ladder. We supposed to help each other up. When one person get up, you're supposed to reach down and help the other. I said, instead of being crabs in a barrel where we stepping over each other, trying to get our success.
Period.
Message. Did y'all hear what she just said? That crab in the barrel mentality. That's what keep us down.
Seriously. Exactly. We can't do that no more. We gotta support each other.
In a real way.
In a real way.
Important information. Folks don't like to give information. Guess what? Somebody else has thought of it before you and gonna think of it after you. So it's already out there in the universe. And once it's out of here, like the voice of reason, aka C told me, it's out there. It's in the public.
Period. And also
yesterday.
And also there's this thing called YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube University, boy. You can learn stuff from YouTube.
I'm telling you.
Man.
Wow. This has been a great interview. We definitely gonna have to have you back on again.
Yeah.
Just seeing your journey, where you came at in the year. Shoot, next year you might be at 100 million. You might not want to talk to us.
Right.
Man, I'm gonna be the first. Look, if y'all hit me up and I'm at 100 million, I'll be like, hey, let's talk. Let's motivate some more people. Come on. Nah,
that's right.
You gotta stay humble. Look, don't forget where you come from.
Right.
They say it's easy to get it and it's easy to lose it. So hey.
Sure the hell is.
That part.
But man, appreciate you. We're gonna wrap it up right now. Thank you so much for coming to rock with us. Y'all go follow ACA Customs _ on TikTok. Follow her on Instagram. Help her run them numbers up. Follow that YouTube. We're gonna have her posted in all her links into the squad, man. And we just gonna keep doing what we're doing. We'll be back next Saturday. We did 3 squad talks this week. We won't be back till next Saturday. And we'll be back with Juice Baby Apparel next week.
Hey, they out of Atlanta. No.
Yeah.
Atlanta?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna have to tune in.
Isaac and Devon.
Yeah, okay.
We appreciate you. Come on and join us in the squad. Drop your links in the squad, please.
Appreciate y'all. About to drop them right now. I got y'all.
Right on.
Appreciate everybody tapping in tonight, y'all. Until the next one, though. Hey, we out.
Have a good one.